Hey, how you doing guys? It's ZDEyE here. So today I wanted to share my first impressions on The Last of Us Part 1. Now, I will be quite honest and upfront. Basically, initially I thought that this simply was not worth the full price tag of a game because, mind you, it is pretty much the exact same experience that you already had back in the 2013 and 2014 for the original release and of course the remastered release. Now this time we're getting a remake of The Last of Us by the name of obviously The Last of Us Part 1 on the PlayStation 5 and soon will be coming on PC. So of course a lot of people were arguing and saying like, wait, what could be the difference comparing this to the PlayStation 4 version, the remaster, to this remake? And to be honest with you, not much. So I've been playing this game for around nearing 10 hours or so, give or take, and I'm still going through the story, and this is why I said this is my first impressions. I'll have a review down and up. Basically, I'll have the review later on, maybe in a few days. But, after experiencing this game so far anyway, I can definitely tell you this. Okay, I'm trying to be not as negative as as I could be, but I want to be honest and basically tell you that so far this is not worth the full price tag of a game. Because mind you, if this game would have never came out back on PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, obviously this is 100% worth the $70 price tag. But personally for myself anyway, after I have already experienced the PlayStation 3 version, the PlayStation 4 version, 3 times I believe I actually have experienced that, the remastered version of it. And now I'm playing it all over again, but it's basically, well, having some sort of graphics mods, and that's really what it is bails to. And unfortunately that's not exactly warranted being of a full price tag. That's what I think, that's my first impressions. It may change while I play through the game a little bit more, and more unlocks will unlock, but also unlocks. What's up with that? I mean, I kind of get it why they did it, but also a little bit questionable too. So it's an option, so why not give this option to us first, forego, like you don't have to bother finishing the story yet and then actually unlocking the unlocks. I'm talking about having like customizations in which are clothes, being quirky if you want to. Like, why not have this stuff unlocked straight up? I don't know, like basically it seems like Naughty Dog decided to make sure that you experience the story as it is intended, and then you can unlock all these goofy stuff, all these unlockables, customizations, and all that good stuff, of course, within this game. But afterwards, when I've been playing this game anyway, I want to say there are a few very positive things that I absolutely love in this remake. And I love the way I can skip puzzles. I like, after experiencing the story, like I said, multiple of times, I'm sick of puzzles. I don't want to do them. And so having an option to skip the puzzles, and I'm so glad I can do that. I also like the way they brought back the feature from The Last of Us Part 2, for example, automatic not pop-up, but like picking up the resources. It's so convenient. I really like that. Now there are a few other kind of additions that you can actually do and have in the game, but I decided against them because I don't want to make it too easy for myself. But the only thing I wanted is to make sure it was a lot more convenient for me to play through this game. As such, like I said, you can actually skip puzzles, and so far I've been skipping all of them because I know what happens, and it's been already confirmed that there's just simply no difference in terms of the puzzles. Also, I think this is a minus. I'm gonna have to say it's a minus. It's a new feature in the remake. Saves. I don't think I like them. I don't think I like these new save kind of mini game. So you have to pick up these notes, and in these notes, like, you actually have to see the saves codes, right? You have to see how to open up this specific save. And somewhere near that vicinity, there's a safe that you can find, and when you open it, there could be resources, ammunition, or some kind of an upgrades, path or whatnot. And basically, I have to put manually these save numbers. But for that, I need to take a look at my sheet that I have actually collected, as a resource, as a collectible. And I'm just like so frustrated because I actually have to write out the number somewhere for me, like, or on my computer in the notes, and just if I don't remember the numbers, then I'll be fucked because I'm gonna have to start all over again because I need to take a look at the on the journal or on the sheet, the number code. It's stupid. Just, I think it would have been better to have a similar thing as it was in the remastered version. As soon as you pick up the this diary or a sheet that contains the code anyway, right? You automatically can open up that specific save. But if you don't have the number, then you cannot open the save. I think that would have been much better. I know that they've taken this implementation from The Last of Us Part 2, and I think that Last of Us 2 didn't really do that well, and I don't think it does here either that well anyway. And maybe it makes sense for them to have it in here, but I don't know. It's just like, it's inconvenient. And what I do is basically I look at the guide and see the codes. I don't bother with fucking just looking like literally in my journal or in my sheet that where it contains the code and I write it down. So all I do is simply go online and look up the code for that particular save, and I just use it just like that. It's a lot more convenient this way. It's just that I think this is not very well implemented mechanic. It kind of slows down the pace for the game, and I don't know. Even though it's not like bad, but it's inconvenient. Now, I've got to say this, like, this is the very big positive, and obviously it makes sense why it is a remake. The game looks incredible. Seriously, like, after looking at these facial expressions and stuff like that, the eyes, you literally fall into those eyes. You literally see the realism, you literally see the authenticity, like how human these characters are. It's simply incredible. You feel it like as if you're part of that journey. But the only bloody problem is, well, we already had this journey before multiple times many years ago. Well guys, that was pretty much my first thoughts on this The Last of Us Part 1. I'm having a good time, but again, I'm having a good time because it is The Last of Us, but not necessarily because it is a remake. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? Alright. Do like and subscribe. See you guys all later. Do let me know what you think about this game as well if you have picked it up. Perhaps the best approach would have been, well, picking it up on a PC. But that's up to you, of course. Okay, I'll see you guys all later. Have a wonderful day.